Hi there, I'm Construction Gamer and this is the Vale on Transport Fever 2. In today's episode I thought I'd get some food routes set up. I know we've already got one which we set up very early on in the game, but I think we do need to start making some more, having some more profitable routes, because we do have a few routes which are losing a little bit of money. I mean, we don't need to worry about money too much, but I do want to start to get some really profitable routes in, just to kind of subsidise any kind of loss making routes that there may be, because we are going to get one or two, especially the passenger routes. Well, they can make money, but some of them aren't. So rather than just cancelling the passenger routes altogether, I thought we may as well get some profitable kind of services. Mostly industry services routes are the most profitable, aren't they? So we will that's what we're going to do. And obviously feeding the residents actually starts to increase the town size as well, so that's something I definitely want to achieve. In the last episode we had to took a look at the Transport Fever modular roads, which just kind of transforms the way your motorways, highways look, and I'm quite pleased with how these have turned out now. They're so much better, looks so much more realistic, and yeah, just better. We've got a bridge over to River Run now, and that's all being used by some tankers and vehicles as well, lots of vehicles actually, which is good to see. I've done a little bit of an extension, I don't know where it's going to go yet. Obviously it's probably going to go up towards Terra Nova, but I'm not sure if I'm going to extend it all the way or just have it terminate at a roundabout. But yeah, that's there ready. That was quite tricky getting that in because we got a lot going on with the road and then the rail and whatnot. So, but yeah, just overall I'm really pleased with how that's looking. Since the last episode also, I extended the route, so we had a route from Diamond City which went underneath in this big tunnel to Neo Tokyo and then terminated there, but now we've got it basically comes in, turns around and then heads out, following the high-speed line for a little bit and then diverging off towards Pycon. So basically every single town on this peninsula, so we've got Gilead, King's Landing, Pycon, Neo Tokyo and Wabash Lake are all connected up in some fashion now. So that's pretty cool. And then we've got River Run over here is connected, Bardstown's connected. Yeah, what's Winterfell connected? Are you connected? Well, you're connected as well. So we've got quite a lot connected now, but even though I think this is a medium-sized map, I'm not sure if it's a large or medium. I think it's a large perhaps. We do have quite a bit to do, so Planitia needs something, Dal City, where else? Gotham's got an air route, Bardstown's connected, but we've still got like Terra Nova's just got a bus route, which I don't think's good, so like a rail route from River Run to Terra Nova, maybe all the way up to Farpoint, Mega City 1. Boulder City, what have you got? You've got a road for the minute, and then Orbeland Station, and we've got Hilltop. Orbeland Station's got a high-speed line, we've got Hilltop and Vega, so there's still plenty to do on this. But what I wanted to do today was get some more grain going to the Jamaica Plain food factory and just try and increase the level of this food factory a little bit. Probably not going to take the whole episode, but I want to get some other food on the move as well. And I think what I'm going to do with this is, now we have the Peterbilt articulated wagons, I think I'm just going to use them because they really can shift a lot of stuff quite quickly. So first thing we need one of these, and I'm just going to plonk it just about there, and then we're going to modify it, because one of the things that I don't like with the trucks is the way they turn around. Now, should I use coaling platform? Would that look? No, it's got coal in it, so we definitely can't use that. What's that? Aggregate? Has that got aggregate in it? That might look a little bit better, like pouring into the top of the truck perhaps. So what we're going to do is, what I was saying before I got distracted, is I want to set this up so the trucks turn around properly. I've done it on my other cargo bay platforms thingy-mabobs, but so it's going to be come in here and then come out there. Can I make it? Yeah, it's just a little bit of make it come in there and then come in there. So the only thing with doing what I'm doing is it does make these a lot bigger than they ought to be, and I guess that's probably going to cost you more money, but it just looks better if the trucks can have a big turning circle, because if you have a standard one, the trucks come in and then do like a really sharp turn and it just looks rubbish with the articulated trucks. So I'm just going to make that look a little bit better. See what this aggregate platform looks like with grain. Might just look a little bit more realistic perhaps. And then what we're going to do, just chuck a little bit of country road. Obviously we've got to get this connected back up just to make sure that's talking to that, and then we're going to have a nice road. Are we going to build a brand new road? I think we will build some. Yeah, as we've got this new player ownership mode on, this just makes building and upgrading roads so much simpler, because you don't really want to have to own it if you can help it. You only really need to own the roads which are kind of close to towns. That's just to stop the AI trying to build anything. But out here, you don't really want to have to own the road, and then when you own it, you're paying for the upkeep of it. So it's good that you can just build a road and not have to actually own it and pay for the upkeep of it. So we'll build a few new roads around here. That's sort of slope too steep. Let's maybe pause the game, rebuild a whole new road along here then. Rebuild all of this, I guess. So what I want really, not a little tiny, but I want a junction there on the flat. And then another junction also on the flat. Just looks better, I think, when the junctions are flat. We'll have a little bit of road coming off there, so it's quite a little complicated junction, this. I don't imagine it being that busy though, other than the trucks going back and forth. And then can I just get this down to here? How far off? We're not miles off, are we? So build a new road. Now we don't want any bridge, I don't think. Don't really want to spend a ton of money on the road, and that's got a lot of cliff. No, I don't want to, although the tunnel is actually cheaper. Let's see what we can do with this. So if we bring the tunnel to about there, and then just curve that in, curve it in. Straight bit of road, or we've got an autosave. And then just a straight bit of road into there maybe, like so. Yeah, so they've got a tunnel out of me there, so just to connect that up, and obviously that does improve the connectivity across the map as well. Just do a little bit of smoothing on that then. Obviously we've got to come out to Chumash at some point and connect that up. And then, but all we wanted really was this road here. No, I don't want to really, what does that look like? That looks quite big. Now I think I'll allow it though. The span's not massive, is it? But I think I'll use this concrete vanilla road and then just kind of look for a route down through this valley. Do I want a tunnel? Have I got a new? No, I've got a... Do I want a tunnel? Yeah, I think I'll take it. And then hopefully it should be a relatively straight run down. If we connect the road up correctly, that is. Just keeping the food factory in our sights. Yeah, this is nice and flat here now. Just have a nice flat, relatively straight road. A few curves in it. And then just... Well, no, done that again. Connect it there. Good. Now let's do it. Have to do it bit by bit, I think, or it does just want to like generate tunnels and whatnot. And then should I use? We've got a bridge here already. We have. I think we'll upgrade. Oh, that's already upgraded. We'll upgrade this road then, and then just look for where our road is. It's over there. So we want a junction around here. Yeah, I think that'll do. And then just nice. Well, that's going to be a sharp curve. No, that's not too bad actually. Looks a little bit nicer, I think, if you've got a few curves in the road. It looks a bit unnatural or forced if it's just all straight. And then using that, coming over there, coming over this bridge. Is this all upgraded? It is. And then into the food factory. So we've got a new line from this farm up here to the food factory down here. So this is going to be grain. Where's it coming from? Gotham. Gotham's Jamaica Plain. And that's turning round. Even though I've gone to all that effort with that, it's still turning around really quickly. Oh, right, okay, what can I do to force it? I suppose we can have it coming out on the same terminal, isn't it? So we'll have that on, which one? Terminal 1. And that is that one. We'll have that a nicer colour, I think. We'll just have it yellow. No other yellow routes. Nope, there isn't. So they're quite good. So yeah, you can see here with this one where we've got an extra wide, so we've got the incoming road here, and then it just has a nicer turning circle. Actually, we can watch this truck come in. Just looks a lot better than it doing a sharp turn, a lot more natural. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. It just looks better. You get a little bit of weirdness sometimes with the articulated trucks, but other than that, it's not too bad. Do we have that? Is that just a tram depot? It is. Do we have a road depot anywhere? We should have. Yeah, we got one there. So, actually, no, I think I will build one. Oh, there's one over here. So what should we do? 12 maybe? Cargo. These Peterbilt trucks. The dump truck. So 12 of these. It's going to cost a lot of money, but hopefully it should be quite profitable, this route. We'll have them, don't need any maintenance, we'll have them in the yellow colour though. They are line colourable, and then we want our grain. Grain, Gotham to Jamaica Plain. And I keep forgetting, I keep leaving it on 4 times speed, which I try not to do when I'm recording, just because sometimes it can go a little bit jittery on the screen. But what I'll do is I'll just wait for these trucks to get to here. Actually, before I do that, we want to go to Gotham Transfer. Actually, this wants to be Gotham Farm, and you're all on the wrong terminal. So you want to be on terminal or platform. Yeah, I think I've done it the wrong way, haven't I? So we want our vehicles coming in. So can I? Yeah, just break that. So we want them coming in on the right, going out on the left. So chuck that there. That's better lined up now, that one, isn't it? And then we'll just have one coming out here. Rebuild this street like so, and then just connect that back up, and then a little bit of road over here onto there. May as well upgrade that as well, eh? Let's just wait for these trucks to come in and see what they look like. Where they're going to get on that. Right, let's just... They've probably already decided the route that they're going to take, but get that connected up. And I think I will upgrade all of this as well. No, too much slope. I won't upgrade all of that then. Maybe just that little bit. And can I upgrade this then? Yeah, it's still a little bit quicker. And yeah, we are in 1981 now. We should have some tarmac road, shouldn't we? So we'll see what they look like. I mean, nothing pours out the conveyor belts. I think it just looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Having something like that, maybe. But we will wait and see. Yeah, no, they'd already pre-decided which route they're taking. Okie dokie, so they've arrived now. Where are they coming into? They are coming into here. So what we'll do quickly is... This probably... No, this should be alright. We'll go cargo. We will have the conveyor just on that. And then the rest of them just plain platforms. And just wait to see. Is this treating it like 2? No, it's not. It's fine. Yeah, that looks alright, actually. Did I... Oh yeah, I got distracted, didn't I, again? So we want to do our departure configuration. So what I'm doing is load if any, and then 30-second minimum stop, and then a 2-minute maximum stop on that one. Full load any we want, actually. Yep, that'll do. So he's already up to 200 production. We are going to end up with a little bit of a queue while this all sorts itself out. But I reckon 12 probably is the correct number for this, but we will, I think we'll just wait for this to sort itself out. So if some of these gone out kind of empty, no, you're full, and you've got 6. Not to worry. Right, I'm just going to wait for these to kind of sort themselves out and see if we need any more or any less, and then, yeah, move on to the next one. Okie dokie, so I think it's bedded in a little bit now. It looks like 10 is probably ample for this route. I've just got rid of 2 of them after we put 12 on. We've got one just pulling in, and hopefully this one's just about to set off, so I think that's perfect actually. And yeah, you just wait for him to pull off, and then we can see what I mean about the nice gradual turn, shallow corner as we come off. So he's loaded up now, so yeah, it's looking like... Is there another one behind coming up? Yeah, 10 is probably just right. So yeah, that just looks so much better than the tight turns the articulated lorries normally do. Obviously it's gonna, I think it probably costs you, the bigger your depot is, or the bigger your whatever is, the more expensive it is to maintain, but I just think for that look it's probably worth it. And then if we just have a quick look at the actual profitability, we've got £3 million, so it's not bad, is it, just for a few trucks running up and down, and it really didn't take that much effort to put into service, so that's all pretty good. And what that means is hopefully this is going to start to level up. So yeah, it's already gone to level 2 and a bit. And what sort of... Ooh, we've got quite a bit of stuff going on here actually. So let's look at our trams. Pause the game a minute. So we've got... What have you got? You've got 2, you've got 4. I think I might clone another one of those 4s. And then on the one to Alexandria, I think I will maybe look at replacing these with the... So it's that one, isn't it? The diesel. So we'll have 4 carriages, I think, on that, and then we'll just see how we get on, because obviously we have ramped up production. These are coming in. Yeah, that looks so much better. So what are you producing now? You're producing 300, but still transporting it all to... So I'm guessing, let's just... Actually, I've been off camera as well. I've been looking at the cargo layer tab as well, because I noticed as your towns grow, the kind of spread of the commercial industrial areas kind of tends to shift, but this seems all right. So you can see I've never played around with this so much, and it's actually quite clever because it shows you where it's coming in and where it's going and things like that, so it gives you a good indication. So that's looking okay in that area. And then we've got stuff coming over to Lexington. I think Lexington's okay. What sort of supply are you getting? You're doing 50%, so all of this food from this factory is just literally going to go to 2 towns. We could probably get away. Looking at it, as I've been playing this game properly, which I don't normally do, it does seem that you need almost like a factory for every single town supplying, so if you've got like the Jamaica plane need tools and machines, it would require a tools and machines factory just to supply what it needs. You can't really supply more than 1 or 2 towns out of any one given factory. I mean, this will go up to a production of 400, but I'm still guessing that as Lexington and Alexandria grow, they'd easily take 400. So yeah, but it's not the end of the world anyway. It's just an observation, but that's doing that, so that's good. So we've got 5 million. What we're doing on this route here? What did I say it was? So the new one is 5.8 million. That's not too bad at all. I will take that any day. And what I wanted to do actually was come up to here and maybe show this area some love. So we might have a little bit of a longer run. So we've got not Hilltop, Mega City 1 and Oberlin Station require food, and we've got a food factory. Now I'm guessing as this is going to be a longer run, we really should be using a train. Now I'm in two minds because you don't normally get trains going to farms, do you? Your trains might go to like your big grain processing facilities where lots of farms come together to tip their grain into one big like silo place. I mean, you definitely get that in America where farmers will take their grain to like a big facility, and that might be train connected, but you don't normally get individual farms train connected. But I think we will put a train on. We'll kind of play within the spirit of the game, I think, and we want cargo, don't we? Cargo, that one. So let's not limit ourselves. Let's go 320 meters long just in case, and we'll just go underneath that there. Can I just have that on? So high speed, yes. Catenary, no. We will go with a diesel, I think. Just put that on there, make sure there's some tendrils, single track. Actually, I would like that like right alongside, and then hopefully I can get a track out of here. That does widen that span, and we've got that going on. So what we need to do actually is, again, two minds. This route isn't actually that busy. It's just when we start to get over the bridge that things start to get a little bit busy, because we've got the oil trains, the fuel trains, and then we've got the passenger train as well. And I've just done a little bit of detailing here with some retaining walls. I was thinking we could possibly 4-track this, but I think we've just about got enough capacity in there for another train. So what we need to do is we need to get from here, which is like really quite low, up to this bit here, and we need a junction as well. So we're going to have a switch here. Nope, a switch. Definitely want a switch. Switch like that. Wants to be a reasonable speed, and then we'll have a switch coming off here. Again, reasonable sort of speed on the exit, and then we're going to have it's not a helix, but we're going to be going round in a big circle to come down to here, and then we'll get this start to rise. Nope, definitely want that there, and then up, and then I think we'll have this as a new structure. We'll use this one here. I do quite like this bridge actually. It's really forgiving on tight corners. That does actually want to go up a little bit higher. Where's the junction? So it's over there. So if we point it in that sort of direction, and then I think we'll have the rest on embankment. I'll have to repaint some of the farm. Can I just do that as the crow flies? Don't think I can I? Too much slope. Yeah, it is. It is quite a lot of slope. Right, let's delete some of this back. Hopefully we should be able to get down, because we can get down to the depot from here, can't we? So it shouldn't be an issue. Maybe if I just push that arc out, maybe into a tunnel, and then maybe if I can just do that as the crow flies. Do I want it all in a tunnel? No, it does. That generates a horrible gouge, but you'll have the new tunnel lining that I've subscribed to. Gives you a really nice concrete lining for inside when you're doing newer tunnels. So we'll build that, and we will upgrade that as well. What? We've just broke something. Right, so catenary, yes. We've just taken a bit of catenary out there. We'll have to have catenary on there. That's all fine. Yeah, I don't think you can see. You can just about see there. It just generates a nice smooth tunnel lining, so it just looks more modern. Looks better than the kind of the brick that you'd normally generate, and then it's generated the wrong sort of bridge as well, hasn't it? So that mod, like all the other mods, is in my mod and assets collection on Steam. Should be a link in that to the description below. And now that looks a little bit wonky. Just chuck that onto there. That look alright? Yes, but we've got catenary. So yeah, I'll do a little bit with the painting of the farm, and then we're going to have to put on some, we're going to have to move this signal, I think, over here. Signals, chuck a signal on there. Was it one way? Yes, it was. So that's going to come round, go up here, along here. We might have to maybe put a couple of more block sections on. I think what I'll do actually is use, I've subscribed to AutoSig as well, so auto signal, which just makes life a lot easier. So we'll go signal spacing 400. We'll just chuck on some of these little ones, one way, yes. So what I'd do is 400. Is you normally wouldn't have a signal here just after a switch, but I just put that on there and then delete this one here. But then that gives us our 400 meters of spacing. That doesn't appear to always work. Oh no, that's just because it couldn't get a 400 meter long gap or signal space in there. So then where's that other signal? We'll have one on there as well. We've got one on there, haven't we? We've got two on there actually, because I have the auto signal on. It's the only thing with that, it does sometimes put a signal in front of another signal. Sometimes you just have to remember to turn it off. I'm pretty sure you could get another block section in there. Yeah, definitely. That looks real. Let's check. We can always just check, aren't we? So this is 320, so it is just a little bit short, maybe not. Just in case we do end up with like 320 meter long trains operating on that. Hopefully the spacing around here is alright. Yeah, it looks fine. Good, so we're recycling a bit of that, and then what we need to do is get some of this track. So this track here is also going to be, I'm eventually going to put a junction in here for passenger services. So again, we'll go, actually no, we'll go with a girder bridge, I think. At this point we won't have it electrified, but we'll have that nice under truss, I think. That one there. Sure. Yeah, it is quite a long span. I might end up putting a couple of pillars underneath that just to shorten the span a bit. So where are we going with this food? So first of all, actually we want to be pointing towards Terranova anyway, so it's miles up in the air. I think we can get away with an embankment on that and then do the smoothing later on. So we're kind of killing two birds with one stone anyway with this. Can I get under? Don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, I can actually. That's handy. Let's just turn catenary on just to make sure it's not glitching through. That is just low enough. That's handy. That saves us building a bridge, doesn't it? And then where's our track? So can I do that as the crow flies and have it quick? Yeah, 100 miles per hour is probably more than quick enough. And then we want to be facing, where's the food factory? It really is quite far away, isn't it? Let's just take a look. We might need to quickly delete this road, but definitely we'll have to put that back on because that's got a bus route for now. Obviously when we come back to do passenger route we won't need that bus route anymore, but we'll have this going off towards Hilltop. Don't really want a massive tunnel, and then we just need to rebuild this road across here. So yeah, just that there. What should we use? Girder bridge again? Why not? Oh no, yeah, girder bridge, that one. Something like that. Join this back up to the end of the road. Nope, maybe not then. 2 bits, like so. Connect that up. Good. And then, oh, can I get down to there? Too much slope. Right, so what we'll have to do is build another bridge over here. 2, 3, 4. Girder bridge again. Green. And then get this connected up. So can I get down to there in one? I can. Good. And then just, ooh, what am I going to do here? I'm going to have to swing out a little bit and then swing in. No, that's ugly. We can do better than that. Maybe if I come from this direction, see what that does. Still quite sharp, isn't it? Well, never mind. Yeah, I think I'll live with that. And then obviously I've got to do a lot of work with the smoothing gun later on. And then we've got this to try and navigate. So I think we are going to be right. So build it alongside here, and then we'll do a single track for now, and we'll just, as the crow flies. No, we can't do it as the crow flies yet, can we? Can we? Where's the track? Is that it? Nope, that's not the one. That's the one over there. So no, we can't do it as the crow flies quite yet. I don't really want just one big mega tunnel. So come out there, Still quite a, well, it's not too bad actually, it's a reasonable tunnel. Across here we'll use the newer type bridge. It's going towards Nellis. We want to be pointing towards Boulder City, don't we? But I just want to avoid the quarry, and then we'll come out hopefully around here. That's not too bad, it's 2 reasonable tunnels. Keep getting lost. Terra Nova, oh yeah, Terra Nova all the way over there, aren't we? So we are miles away yet, so we're coming around here, peeking out there. So, and then we'll have, I mean, we probably don't need two tracks, do we? Maybe just a single track at this point, and maybe a little bit of double track further on. So over here, just connect up to there and see what this looks like. It's probably done one big tunnel, hasn't it? So yeah, it goes into a tunnel there and then doesn't exit until here, which is not really what we want. Although having said that, it looks like we might now gonna have to have, I think we'll have a bit of a gouge, because I don't really want it running in just a huge tunnel. Just trying to basically remember where we are. So where's that tunnel exit coming out? It's coming out here. Try and come down a little bit. Just trying to find those 2 ends. Maybe just a level crossing there in a tunnel as well. No, we don't want a tunnel, do we? Have I got any modded? Oh yeah, I've got the British level crossings. What's that one? Like that. No, that needs to be at that level. And then can I get these connected up? Yeah, that's not too bad, I don't think. Some of these tunnels are quite long, but I think they're not too bad, are they? And then we want a nice high speed switch. And have I done this on the right side of the track? I have. It's a miracle. It's not going to let me build it in one go. Get that joined up like that. That's not too bad. So we've got quite an epic rail route, but it's got kind of 2 purposes, because then we can come off, maybe, now think about here, Terra Nova. Maybe even Boulder City can make use of this track as well. Or I think I'd rather go Terra Nova, Boulder City, actually. Hilltop, might be able to get a rail route out of Hilltop, perhaps, because I don't really fancy building through all that anyway. Might be able to get a Hilltop to Nellis out of that, that's not too bad. Let's get our new rail route in. So we're all the way over here, aren't we? So we're coming from this farm here, which wants to be, no, can I just have the station, please? River Run Farm, although I'd say that's more Neo Tokyo. So add a station stop, and then we're coming up to this one here. Again, I just want a Hilltop food factory. The condition of multiple vehicles is poor, probably. Yeah, it just have to be. Ooh, that's annoying. I can't put a train on from this like big depot because there's no junction in there. That's annoying. Can I just temporarily just put a junction in? No. Is the answer to that. Can just let me put an ugly junction in. It's not actually hideous. I don't think I'll keep it, but it's not actually that bad. But I just put that in, so that should inject the train in the correct direction as well. So what we're going to put on this is going to be put on over here. Should we use? So we haven't got a massive selection. I think I wouldn't mind using a Deltic actually. You know, so we'll go with that, and then cargo. It wants to be cargo type grain. Have we got any? We've got the MDV mineral wagons, 60 miles per hour top speed. I could do with probably subscribing to the gondola's 75. I know, so we're not going to be using the Deltics then, because there's no point. It's just a waste of power and a waste of speed. So maybe class 25, 2 of them top and tail. What's 1,267 horsepower. You are 1,000 horsepower. So yeah, a couple of class 25s top and tail. Cargo. What can you carry? You can't carry. Boxcar. The MDV mineral wagons. I think we'll go with them, but I'm going to have to subscribe to some other ones. 60 miles per hour top speed. So we'll go 200. What capacity have you got? 252. And then shift and then holding that right arrow, we'll plonk him on the back. 250 meters long. We'll buy one of them for now. No maintenance needed. And then it is line 1, isn't it? So it is grain from, we'll say River Run to Hilltop. Just speed the game up a little bit. Yeah, they're definitely looking a bit dated for 1980, but I will take a quick look, see if there are any better wagons. Are you producing grain? You are, and obviously we need to set this up as well, don't we? So this one wants to be full, and then we're going to do the same again. So minimum wait of 30 seconds, maximum wait of 2 minutes on there, and then this wants to be a yellowy grain colour, I guess. So we are kind of really making maximum use of this infrastructure here now, and this bridge is going to get quite busy. But I think it should be able to cope. I think maximum trains we're going to have on this is 2. Anyway, so we're not really... It's not really the end of the world, is it? But hopefully this should be reasonably profitable. I know it's only taking a load back in one direction, but it still should make a reasonable sort of profit, I hope. Because that's what this endeavour was about today, is just getting some profitable routes on. And obviously I do want to send the food from Hilltop to... Well, we'll send some food to Nellis, I think. Because we've got the high-speed network here, so obviously we do want Nellis to be a little bit bigger if we can. But yeah, there we go. We've done plenty in this episode. Probably longer than my usual half-an-hour episode, but I'm going to leave it there for today. Say until next time, bye-bye.